This video podcast is meant to be watched after watching the latest episode of the Boruto anime. This podcast also shows blurred visuals and audio from the shonen anime Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, with commentary from your hosts. Please support the official release. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 32 of the talknojutsu podcast. My name is Cole, I'm going to be your host today, and I am joined by Skylar.
What's going on?
And Jesse.
How y'all doing?
And today we're going to be watching and I guess reviewing, I don't know what we call it, like reacting slash reviewing slash discussing. Episode 132 of Boruto and Naruto Next Generations, and the title is Jiraiya's Assignment. You know, last time we saw the next time on Boruto where Jiraiya was going to try to teach Naruto and Boruto some things. And we had some discussion about that. And Jesse was one of the big advocates of, you know, them not really being able to work together very well.
No.
No, you don't think so?
No. It's like, how do I put it? So... It's legit, like, think of it this way, and it's weird, but it's the first thing that popped into my head. Think of, like, you're going to an origami class, and you're like, okay, like, oh, you know, this will be cool. I get to learn to make a bird. Like, yeah. And then you get paired up with somebody who's new, but they've made origami well enough. They already know how to make the bird. They didn't perfect it, but they know how to make it. So synchronizing, you know, trying to do a group project together, one knows vastly more than the other. It's going to cause kind of an imbalance of
okay, I see what you
roles.
mean.
And maybe I'm just hyping it, you know what I mean? Like Naruto's just stupid, and Boruto's obviously, you know, he's smarter, he learns faster, so that could be an imbalance, but I'm just making it, you know,
that
an over dramatic kind of sense.
I think the biggest thing for those two is they're both like completely 100% the same as far as like they're both super stubborn. Like both of them want to be the best.
Yeah.
And I think that Boruto, knowing that that's his dad, he wants to beat him even more.
Yes, I can see that too. Yeah, that's a really good point where he is trying to just beat him because he's his dad. He's going to try so hard to beat him. Just like, what was it, 2 or 3 episodes ago when he's like, I'm going to do the sexy jutsu to beat you guys.
Yeah.
Exactly the same thing. Same thing. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, this week, Skylar's got the log line for us, so he's going to go ahead and read that for us, then we'll jump into the episode.
Okay, so this is, yes, like Cole said, episode 132, Jiraiya's Assignment. At Jiraiya's suggestion, Boruto and Naruto train to synchronize their chakra, but this turns out to be more difficult than expected. Boruto then runs into Neji and decides to talk to him. Sasuke, upon seeing a discouraged Naruto, is unable to ignore him.
That's kind of cool. We're going to see some Sasuke and young Naruto interactions. I'm excited for that.
Cousin on cousin violence.
I doubt they fight, but
yeah. So is this after? This is definitely like after Naruto's like, Neji, you're not that good. I beat you.
Yeah, that was in the tuning exams. Yeah, this is
right. Because because they're friends now. That makes sense.
Dude, I say it every time, but this music, I don't know why, it's like brings me back. It feels like such a classic Naruto, especially when it showed that chart and everything. Like, holy cow!
Back to the chart, throwback, baby.
I know.
They're all, this is chakra, and these are the chakra points. We're like, shut up, Sakura.
Run away! Run away!
He hid his face.
Oh,
what was that paper? What was that?
Is it a picture? Oh no!
I forget what it was. He put something in his. What was it?
Was it?
I think it's a picture, dude.
A picture of Sarada?
It's got to be a picture of Sarada, right? Oh shoot! He freaking knows.
No! Don't do it! Oh my god!
Oh
no! Dude. Everybody watching the episode yesterday or tonight is exactly feeling that. Like,
Oh.
no.
Holy
Oh, really?
cow.
Sasuke Uchiha? And he's like,
Oh my god.
Are
see
you
his face,
kidding me?
dude?
Yeah, and he was like,
when has Sasuke ever looked like that? Ever?
He only looks like that when he legit is like, I've gone through every single situation. I have the upper hand, and then they do something else. That's the only way. That's it.
His face,
That's the only
it's
time
funny.
he's lost.
It's just a straight face, just a oh.
I need him to be like.
He's like, you got me.
You got me.
Freaking shows him the eye. He's like, what?
He's like, what the fuck?
Oh my
he
god.
got me. Like,
Yeah. By the way, your student,
dude.
he's gonna kill you.
So they're fitting. I'm gonna be honest. Like, so far they are fitting this into where it's like, oh, okay, like it's that block of him being gone, training and whatever, and just they're kind of fitting that in a little bit, man. I don't know, like, what is it gonna lead to? Like,
I don't know, dude. All I know is I am loving this. I've been loving this since the beginning.
Man,
that little paradox really got me for a little bit, kind of ruined my time with it. But these last couple episodes, I don't know why, but it's been just a nostalgic blast, dude.
But that's the thing is, what are we seeing when they get back? Like,
exactly, yeah.
Are we seeing, like I was talking about, like, are we seeing a more enhanced Thunder Rail? Are we seeing, like, I don't know, like, or again, right now they were walking the line, right? They were just cruising, and then they
kind of busted some things,
and then they're gonna stop right back again, unless they just they went off, and then they're gonna try and connect it back to the manga.
I mean, the things that we've talked about already so far are still justified, because we decided a while back that if Jiraiya knows who they are, it doesn't matter that much.
It doesn't matter, because he said, and if Neji does, it doesn't matter that much either.
I don't think Neji even knows. Like, if he did find out, then yes, it wouldn't matter.
But that's the
You're
thing,
right.
is he interacted with Boruto a lot. Like, all those other kids, they kind of did, and it was like, it could just be like, oh, they interacted, it's over. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
So with the death of
speaking with like the Thunder Rail, going back to that, I bet they honestly just play that off as just a bootstrap paradox. I found out the name; it's called a bootstrap, by the way.
Okay.
If they decide to just play that off as just a bootstrap paradox, then it's not going to affect the story that much. So in all reality, we can still be on a path of not really changing much, but also this could change so much. Like it could go one way or the other.
Well, that's the thing is, like, again, he could have been thinking of transportation this whole time, and then he kind of threw that in there, and he's like, ooh, the mass transportation, the Thunder, like, okay, like, like I was working on something, but that even gives me more guidance, you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of one of those things. I mean, you're working on something, and then you go to look at an example, and it looks exactly like you were doing, but it has a name, like, oh, all right, so who knows? It couldn't affect that much, but maybe, again, we don't know when his dad created it, unless maybe we go back a few episodes to catch it when he said, it was created however long ago. But
so here's a question I have for you. This isn't related to that at all. This is a little bit more on the Jiraiya side. How do you think Jiraiya knows that that's got to be Naruto's kid? If he knows this is Sasuke, he probably got to be, right? It's 100%.
I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know if he knows it's Naruto's kid or it's just something along the lines of Naruto.
Like a relation to Naruto.
Or, again, if Jiraiya connects that he's a son, then I'm going to be honest with you, Jiraiya is legit, like, that good. But if it were me in Jiraiya's shoes and I'm like, oh, that's Sasuke, and I'm like, well, Sasuke's older, so it could be Naruto's kid. I'm betting he
figured it out. The fact that he keeps bringing up like how their chakras are so similar, I'm betting he knows. He's got to.
So, yeah, for sure. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm wanting to watch this is the third week in a row that I'm like,
give me the next episode.
I'm waiting for give me that next episode. I'm like,
you're scooping,
like, eat, scoop. Next episode, and I gotta keep going. I gotta get full, man. This is something that's, I'm excited. I'm interested. Like, I've had people that haven't been watching the show really, and I'm like, yo, guess what? Like, they went back in time, and everyone's like, wait, what? And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, like they're, if you want, like, if you don't care that much and you kind of want to see what's going on, like, here's the episode. And people have like, oh, hey, like, I watched that episode and they just wanted to talk about it. Like, that's the thing is,
it's exciting stuff, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm even more excited to just, like, what's got me even more anxious is that, again, dude, think about it. Like, Boruto, there's so much more. He's got, again, back to the episode 1, he's got the slash on the eye. What's that from? He's got the headband on, and he's got the sword. Okay, when did he train fully for that? He's got an entire new ability. What's that about? He's got somebody who has the same ability as him.
That he's fighting,
a white to black, his yin to a yang, and it's like, where did he come from? Like, what is that? Like, that's the thing, dude. Is like, what's gonna happen? Like, how far is this development gonna go, dude? Like, this is crazy to me. Like, I'm excited.
So there is one more thing I want to discuss with you guys before we get into the next time. And that's regards to what Sasuke dropped that Sakura picked up. I think we're all kind of to the consensus that that is a picture of Sarada.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Is it where they were both, he was standing and she was like next to him? Like,
that's what it could be.
I think that's what it is.
It's either a family picture
I feel like
or just
I remember
a solo
that
picture. I
think
can't
it was
remember.
him and her. It was him and her. There's no way. I'm going to say they don't have the, it's not that they have the balls. I'm just saying, like, they don't have the balls to put to put like Sasuke and
Sakura?
well, no, like Sakura, but like Sasuke and Sakura, or Sakura and Sarada. There's no way they do that.
They did get a family picture. Remember after they were talking about after the whole Sarada.
But I thought everyone I've
thing.
seen, but I thought the one I recently saw was him and Sarada.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was a family picture of the three of them.
Are you sure? Because
I'm not positive, but I think if that's a picture, it's the three of them. If it's not a picture, it's something regarding to the mission they're currently on. And I feel like he had a note with the picture too. Like, didn't the turtle come with a note?
Possibly.
I feel like the turtle came with a note. It's either that or it's a picture. If it's a picture, it's definitely their family. And Sakura knows right away what is going on.
Exactly. But that's why I'm saying I don't think so. I think it's...
If it's a picture, then go Sky.
So the only picture I can find that I think is from the anime is it's literally just a picture of the green background of all three of them. But that photo was black that we saw. The bottom was black.
Soaked. It was soaked, I thought.
That's true.
Yeah,
well, it was soaked, but it looked black. Like the bottom looked.
I'm
black.
gonna go back to it. I want to see a little closer.
It's just seeing it is just.
All we see really is just the piece of paper. Like there's no real obvious thing of what it could be. It's straight up just a piece of paper that she sees. That's what makes me think it's a piece of paper, not a picture.
Yeah,
but her reaction saying this is explanation, that makes me think it's got to be a picture. If it was just words from their mission, she wouldn't have any idea what is going on. She wouldn't have this kind of a reaction.
Yeah, is he really gonna be like, "This is me"? Like, is she gonna say that?
If this is legit just a picture of their family, then we know there's gonna be other time travel shenanigans going on, whether it be in the future or whether they fix everything that's happened in the past.
Yeah, they could just do a Back to the Future where they go back.
That's my guess. They're gonna do a Back to the Future and fix it all, which would completely undo everything they did with Naruto and Jiraiya at this point, which would kind of suck because we really have enjoyed this like character development between the four of them. I'm betting that's what we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get some crazy Back to the Future.
Here's my question though: we do Back to the Future, but we still haven't seen what happens with Yurishiki. He's still coming no matter what. So if they did a Back to the Future, how are they going to prevent him from getting there? Unless they went way back in time.
Yurishiki
So this is what I think. I think they don't even go back to the future in this time. I feel like they completely prevent them even going back and past it all. So basically, Sasuke and Boruto go back in their own time to prevent the turtle from being found by Urashiki. That's my guess.
That would make sense. So they're going into the future from where they are currently.
I guess technically, yes, they'd be going into the future.
Bro, that's hurting my brain. So they're going into the future to go to the past from where they were.
True.
Whoa.
Now, there's two options of what could happen. They could allow themselves, they could allow it all to go back into the past so that it would make a full, complete loop of them just basically taking the place of themselves, or somehow they just fade away from existence after they prevent them from going to the past, because then they wouldn't have ever have actually gone, and it just gets kind of really crazy and wonky.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know. It feels like Boruto's learned too much about his dad and like past for them to throw that all
to throw it
away.
away,
So,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to see, because again, who knows? Maybe they do keep it that way. Maybe that's why Sakura kept on going and kept
Maybe.
on fighting to get with Sasuke.
Well, I don't know,
it
because at one point she decides that she was going to kill him, remember?
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's just like something she had to do, and then guess what? She never even got.
But if she saw this
close to-
picture, she wouldn't have ever thought, I'm going to kill him. That would have never been a resolve. If she saw this picture, that would not have been a resolve. I promise you that.
I don't know about that.
I can
still
guarantee
say
that.
you could sit there and get beaten for so long, and then you're finally like, okay, like this isn't gonna happen. There's no way. Like, I guess I'll just have to kill him, and then guess what? She never even got close.
True, but
killing
is
this guy.
if I don't see it though. I don't see her ever coming to the resolve that she's gonna kill him. If she sees that picture and says, "Okay, we are gonna end up together as a nice family," like that's not her resolve ever. I don't think so. I don't buy that.
Well, we'll have to see what the picture entails.
So I wanted to point out one other thing they could do, and this is getting into some like really crazy like time travel lore stuff, where they have multiple world lines, where essentially Boruto and Sasuke would jump to a different world line or dimension, and then basically Boruto and Sasuke would still have these experiences, but essentially it'd be jumping to another world line or dimension where they didn't go back in time, if that makes sense.
Well, I was gonna say it could add up to the first episode where
Exactly,
maybe
it
we're
could
all
go
hoping that it's
completely
somewhere
crazy.
else.
Yes.
Mhm.
So
And we could see that happening because as a result of this. However, with the manga as it is, I don't know if they completely just retcon the manga at this point with the anime, or if they try to go back to where the manga is. My guess is they try to go back.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're gonna do.
They'll go back, but they'll obviously add their own. We'll see, man. Maybe
It's exciting to see what's gonna happen. I think we definitely are overthinking.
We could definitely be overthinking, and they're like, "Oh, they go back," and nothing really, a few things has changed, but that was it. So who knows? Again,
and honestly, maybe just the fact of them going back to their own time completely just erases everything that happened in the past, but they still remember those memories.
well,
and it could be something like
the
that.
hard part. No, but the hard part is the turtle saying, if you mess anything up,
that's
like, it's
true.
change.
You're right.
So
they actually did say that. You're right. Never mind.
So,
I take that back.
I don't know, but maybe. I mean, again, you never know. Who knows? So let's
find
see
out
what's going on next week.
Let's find out.
All right.
痛みを知ることで強くなれるってサスケは言っていた。次回ボルト・ナルト・ネクストジェネレーションズサスケのいない里。俺も負けないくらい強くなってあいつの目を覚まさせてやんねえと。
Oh man.
Okay, so it showed soccer again, so we're definitely getting more of that subplot.
Yeah, we'll definitely see what's kind of going down. It looks like some more training and a little more on Sasuke.
Yeah, definitely. And Boruto doesn't know that much about it, and it seems like Naruto's going to be the one that's going to tell him, which is really interesting to me. I kind of like that. Because Sasuke told him a little bit, but he didn't really give him the full spiel.
Right, but I was going to say, it feels like this new generation of kids like really didn't get taught as much. Obviously, like they kind of know the war was going on. They probably don't know the annihilation of the Uchiha clan. So.
They definitely do, though, because remember that one episode when Sarada was in the library learning more about the Uchiha?
Well, she did.
She knows about the annihilation of her clan for sure.
Right, but I'm pretty sure these guys
I don't think it's like
know
super
what goes down,
common knowledge or anything. You're right.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, that's exciting. That's exciting to see. So
one thing I wanted to talk about, because this was like my favorite part of the episode, was the dialogue between Naruto and Sasuke. Because Sasuke didn't really see how much this affected Naruto. Like, and now that he sees Naruto like super beat up about it, completely just crushed as a human being, it reminded me, like, when we saw him, when it started raining, we saw him talking. The scene that came to my mind, which I wish Sasuke could see, is when Naruto is literally crying on the ground, begging to, was it Killer Bee and is it the Mizukage that he
The
was crying?
Raikage.
Raikage, yeah.
And he was just begging him not
Killer
to kill
Bee wasn't there though.
Sasuke. It wasn't Killer Bee?
It was Darui at A.
It
That's
was the Raikage and his successor.
Yeah.
That's right. Anyway, that was the scene that came to my mind. I'm like, man, like, Sasuke, you do not know how much this kid loves you. Dude.
The other
Like,
one I
this is
thought
your
of,
brother.
the other one I thought of was when Naruto's getting beat up by Choji's wife. Choji's wife was the one that was beating him on. It was somebody else.
Oh my!
One of the Cloud Ninjas just railing on him, just freaking destroying his face.
Wait, was that girl Choji's wife?
Yeah.
I totally forgot that.
Yeah, that's Choji's wife.
You're right.
Oh my god!
But
she was actually Choji's wife.
Was she the one wailing on him, or was it the other?
Yeah.
Was it the dude with her?
No, it was 100% him.
It was her.
And then where's? Okay, hold on.
It just blew his mind.
So if she was beating him, the other guy is the next Raikage.
I don't think Darui was
And
with
what
her. It
happened-
was the other dude that was with her, wasn't it?
It was that. Yeah, it was the white girl, and then the Yeah, it was it Dar. It wasn't Dar. Who was it?
Wait, it was
guy
the
with
white
su-
girl that
so
was
the
with
guy-
her?
It was the guy with the suckers, the big-breasted white girl, and then the
And then Choji's wife.
the Choji's wife. Yeah.
So Darui was not there. Wait,
No.
I don't recall. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to go back and check it out to see who's all there.
Well, the Cloud Ninja, yeah, I remember there's only 3. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
right?
there's definitely 3. You're right about that. You're right about the
And
big
I
blue
don't-
girl because I remember them commenting
are
on
you
that too.
sure? Are you sure that's? Is it? Is she legit?
Choji's wife? Yeah,
though?
I promise you. I promise you that is the same person.
What? But she's okay.
All
right.
Anyway,
then what
but
about-
yeah, like what Skylar was saying though, I totally like that's one of the scenes that I thought of too.
Wow.
But I'm just getting wailed
Okay.
on. Like it makes sense. You're
Okay.
right. So it would be cool to see if Sasuke could see all of it. You know. I mean, no,
Yeah,
he
well-
did. He did though. Remember, he saw those memories.
Okay. So yeah, yeah. So
Naruto's?
it
But
was.
maybe
It was
not in
definitely.
person though.
It was definitely the Karui is her name. Yeah.
Karui, yeah.
Yeah. So she was beating up on him, and then it was. Is it Omoy or Omoy? Omoy. Is his
Omoy,
name?
yeah.
Omoy.
Omoy.
Yeah. There's a white-haired sucker guy.
Yep.
Have we seen him?
We have not seen
recently?
him. We have not seen Omui.
What?
Yeah, he's one of the only ones that haven't showed up. That and the other girl that was
Why?
with him. I don't know why we haven't seen them. We've seen pretty much
Dude.
everybody else, but
Okay. All right. That's okay. That's so crazy. But yeah, I mean, that scene is obviously definitely something that would be good to see, or even just the pain Naruto's gone through with the loss of Jiraiya and things like that too.
oh yeah,
so
like that for sure.
That's a big one. So,
I just think it's so cool. Like Sasuke doesn't like he hasn't seen this up to this point, obviously,
know.
because he didn't live it. You know what I mean? He was
Yeah.
gone. But now I think when Sasuke goes back and sees Naruto again, old Naruto, he's gonna be like, dude, like, I'm sorry, dude, for the hell I put you through. And Boruto seeing what Naruto went through, because
Yeah.
Boruto knows that Jiraiya is gonna die. Boruto
Yes.
knows that he's kind of getting a better appreciation of not only what Naruto went through, but also the whole Sasuke thing, which was literally Boruto's whole reason for getting stronger and better was to go save Sasuke. And now he sees that Boruto's like, wow, my dad dedicated most of his life to this.
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
I don't know. It's so cool that we get to see
Wow.
this now. you know?
Yeah.
What's
It
crazy to
is.
me is to see how Boruto's finding out about his master. When he thinks of a good ninja, he really thinks of Sasuke. He doesn't think about anybody else. He thinks, okay, Sasuke is number one ninja. He is the coolest thing in the
Yeah.
world. He is so dang good. But now he's like really saying like, oh crap, dude, my master's kind of a prick.
Scumbag.
So-
Yeah.
He really
Yeah.
wasn't a good guy.
Yeah.
And I think
But-
that's gonna help the relationship even more so. I bet they get
Yeah.
very similar to like how Jiraiya and Naruto were. I think they get to
I
that
agree.
point.
Well, I think Sasuke is going to be able to. Obviously, Sasuke is going to be Boruto's master. He gets a
Yes,
sword. He
yeah.
teaches him. You know what I mean? We saw that from episode 1. But I think that Sasuke is going to be able to, I don't know, guide Boruto in a way to keep him from, I guess, kind of control his anger and funnel it differently, because he was really pissed at his dad for the first,
Yeah.
80 episodes or whatever. So
Yeah.
I just think that this whole arc has given Boruto a better appreciation of not only his dad, but also Sasuke, kind of help him understand what he went through a little bit more. So I just think it's going to help Boruto in the long run.
Yes, I agree with that.
That's so insane, dude. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to think right now. I'm like, so many different ways, and
Yeah,
like
dude.
what
There's
goes where,
There's
and
a lot of development going on right now. It's
oh
so
yeah,
yeah.
for sure. It's, I don't know. I'm excited though.
I'm
I
really,
really am.
really looking forward to see how they're going to end up playing through all this time travel stuff. That's probably my biggest, most excitement thing. And I love all this character development and everything, but I'm loving just the fact that they went back. I don't know.
Yep.
I've mentioned to these guys, you might not even hear it in the episode, how I bring up the music every single episode. Oh my goodness. I love hearing the old music. I love it.
It's good, dude.
It's so reminiscent,
good.
and it's just like, you're back in the past because of it too.
Yep.
It's crazy, dude.
Yep.
And I'm excited. I think for next week, the thing I'm most excited about is to see what happens with Sakura, see what she actually saw, I don't know why, but I'm very intrigued by that. And I think partly that just because I feel like that is the thing that has the most impact on the future at this current point. With everything we've seen so far, I think that has the most impact on anything changing in the future. Just her seeing that, if it's a picture of their family.
What if though? What if it's not a picture? What if it's like a ripped out page of Make Out Paradise or something silly like that?
Yeah.
You just get rickrolled.
She could. She
like,
legit
"This
could
is
be
Make Out
something like
Paradise."
that, and she would know what the name of it is too.
This is a
If it's something like
list?
that, if it's just it's a grocery,
It could be, dude. It could
dude. If it's a
be.
troll like that, I don't know.
It's a troll.
I don't think so.
It's gonna be. No, I don't know. We'll see.
So I got one more comment before we close. I guess it's more of a question. Just what do you guys think? I feel like even though Boruto is supposed to be the main character of this anime, I still feel like everything is revolving around Naruto.
Yeah,
Well,
I can agree with that.
I
Okay.
ain't complaining, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm not
so.
complaining either, but like I just feel like I don't know.
I never got that feeling up until these last couple arcs.
Okay, and I would say that too.
Like during the tuning exams and stuff, I don't think the focus was not on Naruto. It was completely on Boruto. It was him learning, and then it was him watching his dad and Sasuke just beat up a bad guy, like seeing like what they can do, and then him wanting to become like that. Basically, but now I do agree. It's more revolving about Naruto again, and I think it's straight up just because we got Urashiki as the main antagonist. I think that's the only reason he's going after Naruto. I think that's why we're getting more revolution around Naruto.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his power, man.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's what he's got to offer for the table, and it is it's a good power. It's strong. So
the last thing I wanted to
well, he ain't getting the power, so it's okay. Anyways,
the last thing I wanted to just talk about before we end it off today was obviously Urashiki's coming back next episode, and when it zoomed on his face, he's instantly into Renegon mode. He's not playing around this time. He's using a Renegon. He is just done. He's here to fulfill his mission. Are we seeing Sasuke pull out his Renegon or his Sharingan, or are we not?
Yeah, I think now with this whole call out, I don't know. Again, I don't know if the battle is going to be this next episode or probably the one after.
True.
Because of him being seen, I'm pretty sure he's going to go. I mean, I feel like he has to, unless they just do something else. But what can they do? Like,
I mean, at this point, what do you think could potentially even overpower Urashiki? We've seen Boruto best him before, just like outwitting him. So it could be some smart, clever plan, or it could be raw power. I think raw power would have to come straight from Sasuke and Jiraiya, though, and Naruto and Boruto would have to go hide. And that's where I think Sasuke could go all out, because then Naruto would have no way of knowing that that's Sasuke.
Yeah. Naruto sees that Sharingan, it's over.
I think so too.
Because who else has the Sharingan besides Sasuke and...
I mean, granted, we talked about in the past how...
but I guess that's like him... But hold on, but that's like him seeing... What? That's like him saying, "What's it, Madara?" And like, Sasuke, is that you in the future?
No. I don't agree with that,
There's no
Jesse.
way
Like
that
we
he's gonna
talked
see
about
that.
how there potentially could be other Sharingan users, and there are in the
Right.
future.
Yeah.
But the fact that I don't know, I just
No.
don't. I bet Naruto
say-
can get it.
I say the fact that he has the Renegon, and I don't think Sasuke doesn't have to do Chidori as much anymore. He pretty much lights his sword lightning, and then he's good to go. Like he doesn't do
True.
that, scraping the Chidori as usual.
Yeah.
No way. There's no way. I feel, again, if it were that easy, then I feel like the next time they saw again like a Madara or an Obito, and you're like, Sasuke, is that you in the future?
This
Like,
guy
no
looks
way.
like Sasuke though. I could see Naruto,
Kind of.
young Naruto, like comparing Madara, but not Obito. Definitely not Obito.
You're
Madara
right,
and
but
him
I'm
look
just-
very similar. That's why I could
But
see
a lot of people
that,
can grow up
though.
looking like, and again, I know this is an anime and they don't change, they keep their typical stuff, but I just feel
Yeah.
like growing up wise, a lot of people are different. I mean, look at, if we seen Choji when he was skinny, we'd be like, what?
True.
Like he's got the full goatee, he's got long,
Yeah.
like instead of underwear on his head. Like that's a big transformation. I mean,
But it's him though. I think just looking at him, like you can tell it's him because you saw him when he's
Right,
skinny, when he was old and young at the same time, though. I
right,
think
but that's what I'm
you'll be
saying.
able to tell.
So, Jesse, you just think that Naruto is just too naive to know it was Sasuke?
Yeah.
Even if he saw the Sharingan?
yes.
The only reason I could see that getting away with is because it's a Mangekyo Sharingan and not the Sharingan that Naruto's seen. I don't
That's
think
what I'm
Naruto
saying.
has ever seen
I
a
don't think Naruto
Mangekyo.
even knows that much about the Uchiha clan in general. So he would either ask, like, hey, I thought Sasuke was the only one with and then Jiraiya could easily be like, oh yeah, this happened. Oh, okay.
And that's true.
That's
You're
it.
right. You're
Boom.
right. He could do that.
Like, I feel like it's not only that he's naive, but if his master were to tell him something else, it's like,
Yes.
okay, like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Again, the
Well-
Rasengan, we talked about it. It was like, there's no way
That's
he'll
true,
know
and
that
Naruto
somebody
didn't even
is
notice
from
that.
his- No, he's
Naruto
like, oh
didn't
wait,
even
you can do it
realize.
too. He's like, yeah, you keep your secrets, right, Naruto? And he's like, yeah, okay, whatever.
You're
Like,
right.
yeah, I have
You're
secrets.
You're
Like,
right.
there's
think
no
Jesse
way,
is-
dude.
Jiraiya's
I'm
covering
just-
for him. You're right.
Whatever
Well-
Jiraiya
well,
says goes. Like,
Couldn't Sasuke just use some sort of genjutsu on him too to like?
right, but he's not. I don't think he's.
I
gonna
don't think he'll
even do that.
need to at this point. I think Jesse's proved it to me at this point that
I just feel
think we're
like
fine.
there's so many ninja out there back when we were watching this that you were like, anything goes at this point. Like, oh, whoa, this guy, he's part shark. What? You know what I mean? Like, he looks like a shark. He's a swordsman now. Oh,
I think what Jesse
what is a
said
swordsman? Like,
about the Rasengan, I think that gives it away to me. Like
Yeah.
because-
Naruto saw
I
him do
agree.
it too, and he didn't think anything of it. Jiraiya's the only one that thought anything of it. I think he hit
Which
on the
makes
nose.
sense.
I think we're gonna see a Jiraiya and Sasuke team up fight against Urashiki, and Boruto and Naruto are either gonna run or try to come up with some silly plan to use their combination jutsu that works out at the very end, and that's how they take him down. I think that's what we're gonna be
that
getting
is
the next
so
3 episodes,
cheesy,
maybe.
and I guarantee that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Too. That is so cheesy, and it's probably gonna happen. Where they're both like, yeah, and then it's just kind of like how they beat the Otsutsuki last time by
Yep.
father and son thing. Like, it'll be
That's what we're
cheesy if
gonna
they do
see,
it,
dude.
but it's probably and
I
it's
think
like,
it'll
come
be good,
on,
though.
like,
We're gonna see a flashback of Big Naruto using the freaking.
I think it'll play off
what
really
I'm ready-
well, though.
what I'm ready to see is legit. Him use his Jiraiya use his
Sage
his-
mode?
What's it called? Not a sage. Well, he can go sage. That'll be sick. But when he puts them inside the frog and they like can sink into him, you know
Oh,
how he
yeah,
had
yeah,
Sasuke.
The the
and like if he has
prison.
Otsutsuki in there, like that, that would be crazy, man.
So out of all
Um,
Jiraiya's jutsus that we know, which ones do you think you might even see?
I feel like he should go sage mode.
I would
That's
love
what
to
we
see
should
Sage mode. That's what I want.
He'll
I agree
probably
with
do
that.
his typical his spiked tail, the flip that he does
Yep.
that shoots out the shards.
spiky
of,
hair, whatever it is. Yeah.
spiky hair jutsu. But he's for sure. I think he's going Toad. What would be even sick is if the Ma and Pa frogs popped out. Like
Ooh.
it would
Where
be a
it's
little
like
weird. But again, like oh hey,
continuous
what's
sage mode
going
doesn't run
on?
out.
Like yeah. And so it's like oh what's going on? And then he's just like oh let's deal with this. And maybe down the road they were like oh it is the child of destiny or something like like who knows
True.
like. Because again, if we thought about it, like a lot of these people that did the ones that believed in Naruto the most is a lot of these people that we're seeing right now.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
for sure. Jiraiya's like, oh, I always dreamed of the child of prophecy here. You know, you're it. Well, there you go. I mean,
Yep.
he can see it right there, you know, and a lot of different people that backed him, and you're like, they back him really hard. Like,
Yep.
this is kind of like filling that void. It feels like why did they like, you know, how did they know so much? Like, how did the frogs know so much and believe
Yes.
in it? Like, so
And
and
just,
again,
just
yeah,
to boost that thought of yours, Jesse. Even Neji, I feel like would be in that group. Neji of all
Yeah.
people, I feel like respected Naruto out of the most.
well,
of,
he
out of
died
any of
in
the
battle
Genin.
for it. Like, yeah, he died
Exactly.
in battle for
Jumped
him.
in
Like,
front
that's
of
the thing.
Naruto,
And
yeah.
yeah, and it was more of like a, you know, like, I believe you can change things.
Yes.
You control your own fate. And it was like, whoa, Neji, like, you lost a fight. Like, it's okay. You know what I mean? But again,
Exactly.
this slots in. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they carved this little piece, and they're just gonna squeeze this series, this little episode in, like these episodes that fit. And it's like, oh yeah, like connecting this again. But the whole Sakura, excuse me, the whole Sakura thing. The only thing that I could feel like if it were to bond together was, again, I know I'll kill him, but I never believed it. I never felt like I believed it. Like, she straight up lied to Naruto. Like,
That's true.
I do love you. And it was like the same serious tone. Oh, I do love you. Like, move. You
You're
know what I
right.
mean? Like, stop.
I can see that.
So I just, again, I feel like if it were to intertwine her, that just made her always, because again, what was the biggest question? Dude, why does she love Sasuke so much? Like, how do you know y'all are gonna even be together?
Yeah.
Like, he thinks you're a loser. What's pushing you so bad? Who knows? Again, we'll
if
see.
it works out the
way,
way you're thinking, then it's another bootstrap paradox.
yeah,
100%.
that just
Yeah.
boosted everything. But that's why when I watched Shippuden and everything, I was like, dude, why are these guys so like? I love Naruto. I was like, dude, like, yeah, this guy can do whatever he wants. Like, from the get go, I was like, he's gonna become Hokage. But everybody at first was like, no, dude, like,
Yeah.
you're a brat. Like, but then, you know, during this odd time, there's where you started seeing people like, yeah, like, you can do it. Like, so who knows? Again, we'll see for sure. But the whole Rasengan thing is what kind of made me like, okay, yeah, like, Naruto has been naive from day one.
Yep.
He really has. So that's just who he is. He's like, again, when you refine that raw diamond, you can make something great. And that's what happened to him. But again, right now, raw material, like, he's a dummy, but what power he has is crazy, right?
Yes.
So when
Immeasurable.
refined, you see what the Hokage brought. You know what I mean? He's killing gods and things
Yeah.
like that. So, like, that's kind of what's going on. So
Definitely.
anyways, I think that kind of ends.
Yeah. You've
on that note.
kind of swayed me, Jesse. You
We'll
kinda
see.
swayed
Again,
me
I
a
don't
bit.
know. It's just what I feel. So we'll have to see, guys.
Definitely.
We will have to see.
Well,
Stay off Reddit. No.
yes. I think we should leave off with some quick long shots, and then that'll be it for the episode. I'll just go ahead and give mine. We kind of talked about it just briefly. I'm long shot. We're gonna see dry sage mode. Whether it's just his like base sage mode where he doesn't have Mon Pa or even summons them, I don't know. We'll see. I want sage mode to happen. We didn't get to see enough of dry sage mode. I want more.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got, Skylar?
Okay, mine is to extend this arc longer. As I think Yorishiki finds a way around, Naruto's seal, and he gets his chakra.
Okay.
And all hell breaks loose.
That's a good thing, but there's no way. Okay, there is no way. That is a good long shot. That would actually like whoa, but that's again like that's good, Sky.
Guys,
I
these are
know.
called long shots. These aren't called what's gonna happen for sure.
Yeah, I know, but that's like, yo, hey, draw any little imagination you want. You're okay.
I like
anyways,
it, Sky. I think it could
I
happen.
like it, but I'm just saying that's one I could shoot down. If Cole said it, I'd shoot him down as well. I'd be
That's
like,
true.
stop, bro.
He would. What do you
But-
got, Jesse? What's
I'm
yours?
just saying these are called long shots, not gonna happen shots.
Okay, guys, what do you think of Skylar's long shot? Was it worth?
What do you
I'm
got,
just
Jesse?
kidding,
What's
Skylar.
yours? Let's
I've
hear
got.
yours.
I'd like to see Sasuke. I feel like he's gonna end up. I'd like to see him seeing himself,
Okay.
his younger self. I'd like a run-in maybe or something, or even Orochimaru type stuff, like, because that stuff's fishy to me. It still is. Like, something drove Orochimaru to keep with him even after he was killed off. Like,
Yeah.
so it just makes me feel like maybe he had a run-in. He could have a run-in, and it's like, oh my god, like, this is him now. Like, what? So who knows? like still like, oh, I want his power, but oh, I didn't take him over. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
maybe I die. Like, And so after that, him getting killed, he comes back like, I'll just follow the wind, as he put it. And
Yeah.
Sasuke was the wind, so he just followed him. So I'd like to see a Orochimaru Sasuke
Interaction.
or Sasuke, not even an interaction. Like, what? Like, who are you? And that's it. But I don't think he'll see Sasuke at all.
I
it'll
don't think
be
he will either.
Orochimaru.
But if he does, I could see Orochimaru, that or even Itachi.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, or Itachi. Exactly. So yeah, I'd like to see those two again to see what's going on. So
Okay.
That's my long shot.
I like it.
All right.
It's fair. Well, we're at the end, everybody. Thank you guys for sticking with us throughout this episode. We hope you've enjoyed. Remember, we'd love to hear you guys' feedback, your long shots, your rebuttal to Skylar's long shot.
Yeah, let's just roast Sky every episode. Let's just have a roast Sky segment at the end
He's
of every
upset.
episode.
He's having a bad day today. So
Yeah, I know.
you can go the last episode and even the episode before. He never got roasted, so it's all good. He's fine.
I bet
Take
you
care.
at least 70%. 70% I get roasted in an episode.
Well, yeah.
And I will say at least 70% of the time it's my own fault because I say something
True.
stupid.
'Cause I'm like, what color is this? You're like a semi hint of yellow. I'm like, what? It's green. You're like, well, it can be a little bit of yellow.
You squint a little bit.
Listen, I like the effort, but sometimes it's like, okay, I have to shout something because this is like,
Listen. This
is
is
letting-
it's a long shot, okay? It's a long shot.
right. But he already broke the seal and was going in. Like he was already there.
He didn't break it.
No, but he got burnt is why. He
Yeah.
got legit toasted and he was like, holy crap. Like,
Watch what I
I could
watch
see him
what I
get,
say
I could see him
come
getting
through.
through. I agree
If
with
you-
Skylar this time. I could see it getting through though.
okay, but if he gets through, I'll pay you $100. He's not getting through ever.
I
So,
want $100.
well, he's not gonna break the seal because then he has Minato. So,
Bro,
That's true. Yeah,
I said maybe he doesn't break the seal. He finds a way around it.
okay, thank you. Okay, no,
he did say
All
that
right.
though. He did. Skylar
That's
did say that
exactly what I
earlier.
said.
Yeah, he did say
right?
that.
I know, but I'm saying he's not getting around it. So, anyways,
Wow.
and
Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, for listening. Thank you, Skylar and Jesse, for talking, especially Sky for enduring.
Yeah.
he's fine. Jeez, he comes into every episode like, I'm like, dude, relax. Stick to the subject.
Feel free to leave your comments in the comment section below.
We're in
Also,
PE and he's talking about English. That's what's going on. He's not even talking about PE.
you also have our Twitter at talknojutsu.cast, our Gmail talknojutsu.cast@gmail.com, as well as the SoundCloud comment section and Reddit. Feel free to comment or talk to us in any one of those platforms. We'll do our best to respond, whether it be on those platforms or in the episode itself. Once again, thank you guys for talking with me. I appreciate it. It's been fun.
Of course.
I'm excited for next week. We got
You may
Emo
speak,
Sky.
Sky.
Poor Sky.
Yes, Father.
Have a
Matt. All right.
fantastic week, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.